Once upon a time, in a faraway land. Storytime, children. There was a tiny village by the name of OKAMI. It was drawn to life. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of the wolf that risked it all to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against a beast many times its size and banished the darkness. Through the power of wind and trees, this ethereal wolf's valiant act ushered in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration of the wolf. A wolf that can also create plants in its wake as it runs. That's pretty neat, actually. Be nice if they stuck around, rather than disappear after a bit, but I know there might be a bit too much flowers in that case. You know, food for thought. And there we are, ladies, gentlemen, good people of the internet. What a way to start. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever the heck time it is in your neck of the woods. My name is Stephen D. Comics, and today I am adding yet another game that I've had on my radar for the longest time that I'm finally gonna play for content through OKAMI. OKAMI HD on the Switch, specifically. It's, yeah, like I said, it's another game that's been on my radar for the longest time. I see so many people say so many good things about this game, and at least one person saying quite a few negative things, but, you know, whatever. Opinions. But I have wanted to play it for a long time. There have been other games that kind of distracted me, and also the fact that this game apparently required quite a bit of space on my Switch. I do have an SSD card, so that helps a bit. But yeah, this is one of the big heavy hitters of Capcom from the mid-2000s that got a lot of praise and managed to get so much attention through its art, storytelling, and combat, and unique gameplay style with the brush that, you know, did not need Gen AI to make and work properly. Hey, Capcom? Though you're trying to please your stockholders and investors and all that with all the AI junk, that's... a lot of companies are doing that right now, but, either the best reaction you can get from your constituents is mass indifference, not caring, and at worst, people are going to vehemently hate that decision and boycott your games. But no, I am almost one of those people. I am playing this game, but it was made without Gen AI. You just know I ain't touching any of your nonsense when you release it. So, you're probably better off just not bothering. You know, the AI bubble is going to burst. And when it does, you're gonna be hurting. Just be prepared for that, Capcom execs. Be prepared. But anyway, that's enough. That's more than enough Gen AI talk from me, or from anyone, frankly. How about we get started? Okay, so probably one thing I want to double check is, yeah, I'm playing with the Joy-Cons, and this is the first time in a long time that I'm actually using Joy-Con controls. see that it is possible to use Pro Controller and all that, but with the Celestial Brush stuff, the drawing, I honestly would much rather just use, you know, the motion controls for drawing, because that just seems a lot better than trying to finagle with drawing and all that. Although I suppose worst case, well, actually, I don't think I could do handheld mode if I'm trying to project on the screen, so... Joy-Con move the Celestial Brush, you can swap L and R controls in the options, recommended on TV mode or tabletop mode, or... So... Do I have to actually aim the Joy-Con at the screen, or would I be able to just move it because there's like haptic feedback and what have you on the Joy-Cons, so... Figured I'd check that and see what I could do for that. Camera control. I'll probably fiddle around with that later. Celestial motion in fishing. Yeah, Joy-Con R. Gyroscope sensitivity. Type A, R. Yeah, if I'm going to use the right Joy-Con for the brush, I should probably... The right button would probably work. Okay. That should probably be good, and anything else I could probably figure out, so, but yeah, like I said, first time I'm playing with the Joy-Cons separately in years. Ever since I got the Switch from my brothers, I'd been using, the Pro Controller, so this will all be very, we'll have to see. Fingers crossed the Joy-Con drift never actually did get to me, or at least won't while I play this game. OKAMI. Yeah, Hideki Kamiya. He's kind of a jerk, but he does know how to make games, huh? And oh look, story time, children. Long, long ago, in a galaxy far, far away, a tiny hamlet town known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. Wow. Probably a few too many gods, if you ask me. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Hydra. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks. Okay, so not a Hydra, it's 8 heads. Its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. So, either a basilisk or a monstrous gorgon? No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Cowards. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. And you know what they say about assuming? Makes an ass out of ooming. Yes, I'm gonna keep doing that bit. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Yeah, there's a, if you want to deal with a wolf, there's a kid that's actually pretty proficient in it. I don't know his last name, but his first name is Peter. Something to consider. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into... Ow. The home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. He was swiftly killed. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home, as Nagi stood bravely before the entrance. The beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel, the blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the immense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. Probably could have waited to show the wolf dropping in front of Nagi until they said that, but... Spoilers, As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Betrayal! Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Have you considered getting up on Orochi's back? I hear that's a handy strat. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the fatal blow. But Shiranui refused to give in with its last ounce of strength. The majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. Wait, were they in a cave or were they outside? Can't remember what they said. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. I don't really see much blood. Get that there isn't much color here, but still. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. R.I.P. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. It's a nice likeness. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. It'd be a pretty boring game if that were the case. I didn't sign up for a visual novel, I signed up for a video game. There's more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. Sorry, there's no R there, there's an I. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Deep in the cave. I take it that's Tsukuyomi. Bro, who are you? Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? I mean, you'll probably know by now, but I'm thinking I might mess around more with the pitch again. I discovered that way too late in the Paper Mario playthrough, and I kind of want to mess around with it more because it's kind of funny. So I think I'll probably use that for this guy. Hope you enjoy. No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. See, I could pull it out of the ground easy. Oh shit, that's not good. I done goofed. Run! Oh shit, dude. It's scary.
Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power.
Dude, you're throwing a lot at me right now in the span of a few seconds. I kinda need a minute.
So your answer's no then?
That's a scream. Yep. So this is happening now. Good job, jackass. I wonder if it might be better to do the pitch thing on Orochi instead. That seems more appropriate. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. Oh wow, they lucked out this time. It is here that the real story begins. Okay, like, Kamiki Village is apparently not being touched, but... Oh. A literal Deus Ex Machina. Okay, a sprite, never mind. Wood sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? There's just some jerk human. You know how it is. We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Really? You look decently fine. Amaterasu, now's the time. Okay, so that's kind of another thing that I've learned in recent years, in particular watching Team 4 Star and hearing Kazaneko pronounce it, but apparently in Japanese, that extra little syllable, the SU, the su there, is not actually pronounced. So in English, you would probably hear people say Amaterasu, or in like the case of like Dragon Ball, you're probably more familiar with Zamasu. It's actually supposed to be pronounced Amaterasu and Zamas. It's interesting, but you know, different cultures and different languages and all that, so I'm gonna try my best and pronounce it as it's supposed to be. I might slip up here and then, and I apologize for that, but I'll at least try. Anyway, Amaterasu, now's the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Is that a mirror on the other side of that? Ooh, toasty. Okami Amaterasu. That's almost the title of the game. Had to get a little fancy with it. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago has not changed one bit. I mean, I was a statue for a bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Orf. Also, wait, I just noticed, is that supposed to be a peach design on the back of Sakuya's outfit, or does she actually have her bare ass out there? Should I put a censor on that? I'm on YouTube, I feel like I should. Amaterasu? Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Stop sleeping. Spent so long sleeping as a statue. Since your timely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. That's another name for Japan. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. So get up! Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Eh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? What? Wait, what's happening? Lady, what are you laughing for? You're freaking me out. There's a bug, apparently. What on earth? You again? Ow, 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 ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. By being inside of a Lady Wood Spirit's outfit? Oh god, are you one of those kind of anime stereotypes? I'm already not gonna like you. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. Yeah, I'm an artist too. That doesn't mean I'm hanging out in clothes, you little perv. The name's Isun. Wandering artist, Isun. Great, you have a name to this asshole. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Where were you hiding that? Yeah, not bad. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? I'm not as sure about that. What's with you, furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it! You're Balto! Oh, do not compare me to that hack. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Oh, that's the end of Isun. But, aw. That's a shame. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slaughter. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Will I, though? Will I? Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkomaru, against you. Is that related to your Denkomaru? What's that growling sound? I mean, yes, that's totally what my sword does. That's all me, I know what I'm doing. Why is it so dark anyway? You just now noticed? Oh, great god, Hamaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on, their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. You turned people into fruit? That's unhealthy. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees returned to normal, huh? That Sakia girl sure said some weird stuff. Yeah, I've heard weirder. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. But you have to specify special power. Probably just try and climb up there and cut it. I mean, I know we're talking about a wolf here, but it's a wolf god. It's gotta be worth something. This darkness is really getting to me, too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Clearly. Well, alright. Finally game time. Wow, after almost 30 minutes. That fruit sure is grown in a high place. The only way we're gonna reach that is with some kind of special power. Would you, happen to have any extra hint as to that special power? How about whatever this is? Where are we? They got awfully quiet all of a sudden. Are we in hell now? Are we dead? I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. Oh, now I can. L changes your point of view. The L button. Boy, you really look so helpless. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? I'll be fine. Well, even if this is hell, it's a very pretty hell. Ooh. hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Ah, save point, got it. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. I know there are streamers and Let's Players that do that sort of thing, but I never really saw much of a need. Unless I wanted to make a separate save file to save before a final boss fight that I want to replay over and over again. That way you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. Alright, save this bitch! Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. Yeah, I played Zelda games too. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press Y to bust them with your head. Oh, it's a tackle. Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. Ooh, money. Nope. Can't break boulders. Whoa, whoa, hold on there, furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. It actually does look pretty high. Press B to jump. Now press B again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. Oh, yeah. There we go. Easy. Ah, I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. I mean, having the high ground did help Obi-Wan. Although it didn't help Darth Maul. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Indeed we do not. You obtained Holy Bone S. Amateras's favorite snack restores 3 units of solar energy. Is solar energy health? Yep, 'cause even gods need money. Why do you think churches ask for donations? Oop, broken bridge. Looks like the bridge is out. Should we still get to the chopper? This shouldn't be so hard. Amataras, was it? Are you sure it's not Amaterasu? There's the extra letter there. No, it's silent. That's kind of long. Mind if I call you Ami? That's even worse. Listen, Ami, ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Okay, what were you drawing on exactly? How does that work? I said it would take too long to explain. Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Brush god 13, you say? Interesting. says the Kingdom Hearts fanboy. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. The deity named Xehanort. Sorry, I'll stop. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but... God or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? Don't sell your... Well, actually, you can go ahead and sell yourself Sword. But I'm certainly gonna try. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Are you bouncing around there? How about up here? This looks important. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. Are those real stars? As I know, real life stars aren't actually supposed to be star-shaped. Are we being punked? I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Neither have I, bro. Hey, look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? It might... I mean, lots of people see different kinds of patterns that they attribute to certain stuff, so, you know. Okay, that's not how that dragon is looking. I'm just saying. There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Isn't that cheating? Though then again, that star does kind of look fake anyway, so... Ah. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Yeah, that seemed like a bit of a stretch. Press R to hold the brush, then Y to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Really? Pressing R and Y? You mean... Okay, yeah, I'm not actually pointing at the screen. It's going off of haptic feedback. That's really cool. You mean like that? Boom, bitch, that's how you do it. First try. First try, every try. Ah, why, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. Hello, Yomigami? How are you? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, yes, 13 powerful deities of the brush that were previously mentioned, all that were once one being, were all ones that you had dominion over, had been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. Wait, hold on, can we backpedal on that? You're saying that you actually had the... I became a constellation. Okay, screw me then, and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Oh, and BT dubs, the stardust will give you cancer. Wait, what? Oh, why tell that now? Oh, now we have the power. Yay. Wow, that was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Could you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Perhaps better? Okay, slow your roll. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Perhaps a god. You know? Just throwing it out there. So it's kind of like the Super Mario 64 camera. You press the button, it zooms out, press it again, zoom back in, and do whatever with that, but I think I'd rather just keep it close. Wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. Never say no way. Or no way, say no way. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, that worked. Whoa. A river of stardust. It's looking like it's, kinda missing a segment at the side there. Oh, shut up. I'm new at this. So this really must be the River of the Heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? Who the heck drew the darn thing? Gee, a real mystery. And who drew it so shoddily to miss that second chunk there? Okay, maybe you should just ease up a little. You know, it's like you said, it takes practice. Obtained astral pouch. Look what you found, Furball. This astral pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then, when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Through the power of eating can we live. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. Wonder if we can feed it a big-ass peach from a giant magic tree that we need to cut down. Ooh, consumed an apple. Nectar-filled sour apple fills astral pouch a little bit. I do like me some apples. And peaches! Juicy and fragrant peach in a very supple shape. Fills astral pouch a little bit. And an orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste. Nothing rhymes with it, apparently. It has confounded poets and songwriters for years. Oh, there's more to it. I thought we were back. Ah, there we go. So if I just run a little bit, then I break into a sprint. Break the horse! Break a horse, ride a cowboy. That's how that goes, right? Or is it save a horse, break a cowboy? I mean, I don't know. Whatever you're into. Everyone has their tastes. Although breaking the horse in the kind of context I'm talking about is probably not okay. Or even in the literal sense, also not okay. Fountain of Nagi. Nagi? What's his name doing here? I don't know. Maybe he founded this place. He, she, they. I don't know. Whoever the hell Nagi is. No, wait, no. Nagi was the swordsman, right? Yeah, that dude. Ooh, secret stuff over here. Consume dumplings. I thought that was called Dongo. And, sorry, I'm kind of in the way here. This thing. This stuff here. Yeah. I thought, isn't that Dongo? I thought dumplings looked different. Doughy balls made from grain. Are they any good? I actually remember I had a pork dumpling or something like that. Like, not like that, like a normal dumpling, like a bao sort of thing. Once before, I think my oldest brother's wife, or might have been fiance at the time. Or were they just dating? I can't remember. She introduced me to them. Actually pretty decent. Aha. A statue in honor of the swordsman. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf Shiranui. First the River of the Heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. Maybe you don't let them hear that? Although, what do I care? Say whatever you want about the gods. Yami doesn't like. Yes, I know what to do. I just wanted to take a look around and get some cash. Why, yes, there very much is something we can do. Observe. Fixed it for you. That really was your brushwork all this time. Yeah, I'm that good. But if you're really that good, why did the river look kind of crappy? Shut up. I hate you. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? I'm Batman. Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... It looks like Sly Cooper's cane. Or a mouse. Maybe? Field mouse or a... Yep! It's like a field mouse. Oh! Field mouse that's packing heat!
Well, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to the ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Me, Tachigami. That is my name, if you couldn't read around the, if you couldn't read back the thing backwards. Sorry, fourth wall break. Make good use of the sword, as it is designed to conquer evil.
I don't know, I mean, it kind of looked cooler when you were wielding it, but... Whatever, they can look decently cool with me. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute, if you're getting all of these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? If you really think I'm Shiranui, then why would you need to explain that last bit? I would know that already. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I have never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Well, if you insist. Hiya! Wow. I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Damn right you're not. And it's good that you learned this quickly. Makes this adventure that much easier. Guess I really overestimated myself. That's right, you did. Good on you for learning. Hey, Furball. Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui Reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? I'm sure I could. In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Great. I like the sound of that. Yeah, lucky you. Yeah, lucky me indeed. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. Joy. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Well, I've got some powers under my belt, and I actually have a way to cut down Sakuya's fruits. I'd say that's probably a good enough start to this new adventure, that we can call it good here, and we'll carry on next time. This is pretty interesting. I am very intrigued with how this is gonna go down. Again, this is a game that had a lot of buzz. I've seen a lot of people say some good things about it, and I'm looking forward to seeing for myself how good it really is. But we'll see more of that starting next time. Till then, take care. Blah 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 blah.